theater of magic, fueled by passion, sweat, and hope. And I know that no matter what the future holds, I have shaped a place in this world of my very own.
What's going on, YouTubers? It is your boy, Deluxe Man. Welcome to yet another live Raw review, August 27th of 2018, the final Raw of the month of August. That sign was not a good sign. Literally and figuratively, not a good sign. I've been thinking about these Raw reviews. I've been thinking about Raw in general. I don't know, y'all. I might be playing it by ear going forward, but it's looking like I might be taking a break from these Raw reviews. I am having harder and harder times staying attentive for Raw. Like tonight, I'll be real with you, about a good 2/3 of the show, I was doing other things. I wasn't even watching the TV. I was checking out YouTube videos, catching up with Hunter x Hunter, talking to a friend on my phone, texting on Facebook, or I was just on in the background. And as a reviewer, you want someone who is actually passionate about the show, enough to give you full details. And I feel like going forward, that's going to be harder and harder if this show doesn't get better. And I really don't see Raw getting better in terms of TV show quality, storytelling, actual direction for these wrestlers, characters. 90% of the roster has no direction right now. Unless your name is Roman Reigns or The Shield or Braun Strowman. It kind of feels like we're throwing stuff at the wall and it's not sticking. Sometimes they'll get lucky and it'll stick. For instance, Trish Stratus and Elias. Okay, that was random, but it stuck. I like that segment. I really like that segment. But what about next week? Or the week after that? 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 We can't even guarantee the shows will get better around WrestleMania. It's that bad now. Usually, we would hold on to hope that the shows will get better around certain periods, around SummerSlam or around WrestleMania. And we get lazy around times like these when there is nothing to build towards. No, the shows suck even around WrestleMania season. And it's getting to the point now where my enjoyment is starting to suffer. And it will reflect in my reviews. So, we'll play it by ear, but don't be shocked if next week you don't get a Raw review. And it will be because your boy just turned off the show. If WWE does not have the professional pride to make their shows worth watching, why even waste the time of watching it or reviewing it? But I did watch tonight's show, so guess what? You're getting a review. But before we get into the review, we got some things to talk about. First off, your boy Deluxe Man has a sponsorship. Those of you who did not see my video yesterday when I did my Q&A, you didn't hear about Deluxe Man's sponsorship with WrestleCrate. So, WrestleCrate is a weekly subscription service that sends you random boxes of wrestling loot, wrestling goodies, wrestling toys, autograph signs, whatever. It can come from any company, WWE, New Japan Pro Wrestling, Lucha Underground, BWG. You can be a part of the WrestleCrate subscription right now. If you want to get yourself a WrestleCrate, you can sign up today. The link to it is down below in the description box. And if you sign up and you enter the promo code DeluxeMan, you will get 20% off on your first monthly subscription. So once again, if you sign up today for WrestleCrate, you will get 20% off with the promo code DeluxeFan. So, more details are down below in the description. I hope you guys enjoy your time. Now, coming in with a super chat.
There's no long-term plans with the FN company. It will just drag for the rest of the year. Just stop and watch Monday Night Football in 2 weeks.
I'll have to come up with something else to do for Mondays, honestly. I might just do Monday Q&As in place of Monday Night Raw, and just maybe come up here and do topic videos or something like that. We'll figure it out. But something will replace, I promise you, something will replace these live broadcasts on Mondays. They won't just be, it won't just be nothing. Something's gonna be in place of Raw, that's for sure. But yeah, Raw's not getting any better. I don't see it actually getting better. So, with that said, you know what to do. If this is the first time you're watching your boy DeluxeFan, like the video, subscribe, and share. You can also do a couple of things to be a part of your boy DeluxeFan's world. You can like me on Facebook at DeluxeFan World. Follow me on Twitter at DeluxeFanVX1. Donate using PayPal, Patreon, or Super Chat like Mr. Aaron Sherwood did. Or you can buy yourself a DeluxeFan t-shirt today at Pro Wrestling Tees. Roll call. Oh, Super Chat from Mr. Krabs first.
I hope we're on ISNT heel, but just sending a message.
We'll talk about that in a second. Roll call. Who's here? Godzilla Hawk, AJ Envoy, Jake Salig, Noxteru, Blaze, I think I said your name right, Nick Holler, Ultra Shadow 97, Gustavo Retinella, Emo Bunny, Sammy B, Star Wars fan, Joseph Winters, HS, Sonic X WWE The King, Darnell 06, The Ponu, The Ponyu, Hellraiser, The Beat Jr., Charblaze 89, Super Blue, Cindy McGonigal, it's going real fast, Godlike, Lazy Cheese, John Cena, Keon Smith, Alex Perez, Everything Pro Wrestling. Let's check real quick.
Also, why is Brie on Raw when her husband is on SDL?
Was she on SmackDown, by the way? So I'm assuming the Bella Twins have a John Cena contract where they're free agents, they can go anywhere they want. Why do they get special treatment? See, John Cena, I can understand. Oh, snap. Oh, okay, so he got bleeped out. Spinosaurus with a $10 super chat. So let me get this straight. WWE turns Braun heel, the guy everyone loves, yet they keep the guy who gets booed out of the building Roman face. That F WWE, and what world does that make any sense? I got a lot to say about that. I might open with that. Matter of fact. But, that is so dumb. Where was I? Let's finish up the roll call. Let's see here. Garrett Parham? Is it Parham? What's up? Well, what's up, Garrett? Darius Gaston. I already said Aaron Sherwood, Devin White, Bryson Mixtape 99, Unbelievable, Laurel Xavier, Gene Hutchinson, couple more. Alaska, Mitch Bryant, Aaron Thomas, Jake Salig, Elias Anemi, Eric Gonzalez, and one more. I'll be here all day saying you guys' names. I love y'all. Polo Del Solo. Alright, if I missed your name, it's not because I hate you. It's because I want to get to this review. Let's go right into it, man. The show focused around this angle involving Braun Strowman, Roman Reigns, Dolph Ziggler, McIntyre, and The Shield. So, we open the show With the announcement, actually, I can't forget about this, that SummerSlam next year will be held in Toronto, Canada. Big news. That's actually really, really good. Honestly, as a successor to Brooklyn, Toronto is perfect. I think Toronto will be excellent in terms of SummerSlam. And I'm hearing it's going to be a multi-year deal. So, like Brooklyn got a couple of years, like LA got a couple of years. Now, of course, Toronto will get themselves a couple of years. I think that's awesome. NXT TakeOver in Toronto is going to be magnificent. But SummerSlam in Toronto, hell yeah. I think that would be great.
What about Raw reviews? It is on 5TV app.
I don't watch ROH enough, but I'm thinking about that. I'm thinking about becoming an ROH avid watcher. Let's see how All In does this Saturday. If All In is great this Saturday and it hooks me, absolutely, I will happily review ROH every single week. But it's all about how All In hooks me. I will be reviewing and watching All In this Saturday, by the way. But SummerSlam next year will be in Toronto. So hopefully they actually deliver. Now, we open up with Roman Reigns. As you would expect, he got a ton of boos from Toronto. Why wouldn't he be booed? Reigns calls himself the workhorse of the Shield. Yeah, right. We all know who the workhorse is. Honestly, it could be either Rollins or Ambrose. I think it's Ambrose, but it ain't Reigns. But he calls himself the workhorse of the Shield and invites Braun Strowman out to fight him. Braun Strowman answers that call and tells him he was lucky his Shield brothers, buddies, saved him last week. Reigns claimed they made their own choice because they understand the importance of him being on top and the struggle that comes with being the Universal Champion. He says while Braun's hands lifted ambulances, tables, stages, and all kinds of crazy things, Reigns' hands have lifted every single championship the WWE has to offer. It's just, at this point, it's just like, shut the hell up, Reigns. Oh, goodness. Anyways, Reigns tells Strowman to call his shot, and Strowman tells Reigns he won't cash in tonight because he knows his Shield brothers will interfere and help him. So, he finally decides to cash in the briefcase for a match at Hell in a Cell. That's right, Braun Strowman has officially cashed in the briefcase. He will fight Roman Reigns at Hell in a Cell, inside Hell in a Cell, for the Universal Championship. About time, right? About damn time. Pause for a second. Why couldn't Braun just get this match despite having the briefcase? I gotta talk about it after this super chat.
What if Ko shows up on SD tomorrow?
We'll talk about Kevin Owens in a second, but that'd be kind of lame. That'd be a lame storyline to do. That's just my opinion on that. But we'll get into that when we talk about Kevin Owens. But we got, we got a big super chat coming in.
I'm the king of your reviews.
So, DDT, you have someone trying to take over your spot. I wonder who's going to be the bigger donator going forward. Marcus the King has challenged DDT for the championship of King of the Super Chat. Who will win? Will it be Marcus the King or DDT? DDT, he calling you out, buddy. But thank you for the crazy donation, man. I appreciate that. But getting back to the review. So, Strowman officially cashes in his briefcase. He will challenge Roman Reigns at Hell in a Cell. My issue with this is, yes, finally you cash it in, but when you stop and think about it, Braun Strowman won the briefcase, could have cashed it in at any time. Any time. For the last, I'm going to say since June, right? So, June, July, August. The last 2-3 months, he could have cashed it in. Didn't do it. So, We wait 3 months for him to cash in. Could have cashed it in. Brock Lesnar was obligated to show up and put his championship on the line at any pay-per-view. Braun Strowman could have just said, I'm cashing in here, and
I am a burner of the midnight oil, a visionary, a maker of magic, fueled by passion, sweat, and hope. And I know that no matter what the future holds, I have shaped a place in this world of my very own.
and Brock would have no choice but to show up and defend his belt. So, doesn't cash it in for the last 3 months, tries to cash it in at SummerSlam and Monday afterwards, but then waits until after the feud with Brock and Reigns is done to cash in at Hell in a Cell. Why do I get the feeling that this was going to happen anyways? You know, like, that's a $50 super chat.
I said I am the king.
Marcus is coming in hard. Marcus wants that championship. He wants the King Super Chat Championship. Lord have mercy. DDT, he coming for you. He's calling you out, bro. Marcus is calling you out. This is gonna be a great match. This is the greatest WrestleMania match I've ever seen. DDT versus Marcus the King. Who's gonna win? For real though, thank you so much for that super chat. Thank you, man. That really feels good. That really feels good to see that you guys support me that much, man. Alright. Let's get back to this. Let's see here. What was I? This has got me flustered. I just kind of feel like this whole briefcase thing was a waste of time, because I feel like Braun could have gotten this match without having the briefcase. Strowman and Reigns were eventually going to get back to this point anyways. But whatever. I guess this is the direction we had to go in, so. After that, we see Dolph Ziggler and McIntyre walk out, challenging both of them to a tag match. We see General Manager Baron Corbin walk out, and he makes the main event official, calling it a match that, watch this, no one saw coming, and one that will take Raw to the next level. Okay, sure. Skipping forward all the way to the main event, because we gotta talk about this. During the match, Roman Reigns tags in Braun Strowman, and Braun Strowman does nothing. He just stands there on the apron as Dolph Ziggler and Drew McIntyre proceed to beat the living hell out of Roman Reigns. And then Strowman gets inside the ring and continues the beatdown, beating up Roman Reigns. We see Rollins and Ambrose run out to save him, and they get their tails kicked as well. And then at the end of it, we see Braun Strowman raising the arms of Dolph Ziggler and Drew McIntyre, signifying the birth of a new faction. So, this is a stupid question, but was that supposed to be a Braun Strowman heel turn? I realize what I'm asking doesn't really matter, because honestly, I don't think WWE knows what they're doing. At this point, the concept of baby faces and heels are just... the concept just seems kind of dead at this point. Because it just...
That's like saying Cena versus Orton is a new match.
Tell me about it. I can imagine Baron Corbin coming out. We're gonna do the first ever Cena versus Orton match. Oh my god. First one in 2018 or something like that.
Shield versus Braun, Dolph and Drew at Super Show.
Oh, Lord. Okay. We gotta talk about it. If this is a heel turn, WWE, you're idiots. You're idiots. Because, yo, guys! Here comes a new challenger.
Just when Marcus thought he had the title.
Uh-oh! Random Black Gamer coming in like a boss with a $60 super chat. Is it a triple threat? We're going for a triple threat right now. No offense, Marcus, although Marcus donated more in total. Random Black Gamer, he wants that title too. Who you guys got going for King of the Super Chats? Who wants that championship? This is ridiculous, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you guys so much for the super chats. It really does feel good to know that you guys are donating this much to the channel. Where's DDT at though? DDT, they want your championship, bro. They want your championship. Challenge. But if this is a heel turn for Braun Strowman, WWE, you are idiots. This is the dumbest thing you could have done. I get it. You want fans to like Roman Reigns. You want fans to get behind him. So you have to set things up in a way where he can be the good guy, where he can be the hero, the babyface. What you're doing is just killing your roster. This is a prime example of WWE basically sabotaging themselves, their own talent, so one guy can look good. And I'm sick of it. This is part of the reason why I'm just kind of tired of watching Raw. I am sick and tired of them killing themselves. I'm tired of WWE killing themselves to get Roman over. I'm tired of them sabotaging their own roster. People who go out of their way.
Bring it.
Damn, that's the first $100 super chat I've got. Marcus wants it. I think he might have just taken the championship, y'all. We might have a new super chat champion. Yo, that's crazy, guys. Oh my god. Oh, we got another one coming in. People want the championship tonight. Good lord. Thank you. Jesus, guys, thank you so much. And then I'm gonna get the super chats just go. I'm gonna just let this one go. I'm not even gonna go on until the super chats are done. Here it comes.
I guess I'm okay with it as long as Braun wins the belt at HIAC. But in my mind, Braun is the face in this feud on the Shield or heels. I don't care what the WWE writers say.
Honestly, dude, I don't even know what they're doing anymore. It is getting to the point with me where the concept of storytelling is just dead. They just do things. And that's what bothers me about all of this. There is no story to it. It's just stuff that they do. It's people in suits making decisions but not giving us a reason to care. And I just get so worn out by it. I'm just drained in terms of my interest for Raw. I'm just drained. If you're not going to give us a reason for this stuff to happen, and you're just doing it because you want to get across an agenda, it's just going to turn fans like me away. So, okay. So Braun Strowman's a heel now.
Marcus wins. Fatality, skull, 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 skull.
Seriously, I mean, Marcus might have just wiped out both challengers. I think he might have surpassed DDT altogether. Jesus Christ. We got Aaron Sherwood coming in with the super chat now.
Super chat, Maniac Roman versus Brock.
Yeah, that's for sure. But yeah, I'm just so sick and tired of WWE just doing things for no reason. There is absolutely no reason to turn Braun Strowman heel. There is no reason to associate him with heels. If you're trying to get the crowd to hate Braun Strowman so they'll like Roman Reigns, you're idiots. Who thought this was a good idea? Strowman literally was the biggest babyface under your watch. Of course, on Raw, SmackDown is a different story. AJ Styles, Daniel Bryan, you can, insert someone else here. NXT, Johnny Gargano. I get that. But in terms of Raw, it was Braun Strowman.
The super chat war is better than Raw.
Tell me about it. I just feel like for me, it just goes to show you how desperate they are to make Roman their guy. But it also highlights the biggest problem we have.
Let me hold some of that money, bro.
I'm gonna need someone to take care of this, but for real, the biggest problem we have right now is WWE's obsession with Roman Reigns. And I feared this would happen. This is the biggest thing that I was scared of when it came to Roman Reigns being on top. Alright, him getting there was one thing. Roman Reigns getting to the top was a completely different issue than what we're dealing with now. Because now that he's champion, we now have to find ways to make him interesting as champion. We now have to keep him on top. And if the idea is to keep him on top as a champion, I don't think they want to do it as a heel. And for him to come across as a babyface, we would have to sacrifice. We would have to sacrifice other babyfaces. And in that case, we've already sacrificed Finn Balor, so guess what? Braun's next. And I just think thank you for the $1 super chat, number one. I like that name. I just feel like for me, if this is what we have to do, if this is what we're going to be doing to make sure Roman Reigns looks strong, I don't want to be a part of it. I hate seeing this We got Anthony Ace with a $5 super chat. Bet you just did that just to get the Phil Collins in there. Oh Lord. Man, I'm sorry. It's stuff like this that just makes me not want to watch Raw. Seriously, I don't want anything to do with what they're doing with what it looks like they're doing with Braun Strowman.
Society has changed. It should not be about one guy on top. It should be about the entire roster, unless that one guy is someone we like.
Tell me about it. But it's dumb. And as a wrestling fan, I feel like I could be doing other things. So, if the direction is to turn Braun Strowman heel, you can forget about me watching Raw. I can tell you right now. Now, when it comes to Hell in a Cell, that Hell in a Cell match should be awesome. I'm really looking forward to that Hell in a Cell match. But what would have made it even more awesome was the idea that Braun was, the whole thing that made Braun and Reigns cool was that it was just a fight. It was just two badasses who wanted to tear each other apart. And that is what made their feud awesome in 2017. If we're going to turn Braun Strowman heel, get fans to root for Roman Reigns and completely kill that concept, it just kills the match. It really does. And it kills Braun Strowman in the long run. And think about this too. What if Braun Strowman loses? What if he loses? We go to Hell in a Cell and he ends up losing to Roman Reigns. Now what? That doesn't help anybody. It doesn't help Reigns, doesn't help Strowman. It's once again killing your roster to make Roman look strong. And this is something I was afraid what would happen. This is exactly what I was afraid of when Reigns became champion. Because instead of them realizing, and you know what? They do realize. I think they realize that Reigns as a talent isn't really what he's cracked up to be. So as a result, because he's not at the level of a Stone Cold,
I am a learner of the midnight oil, a visionary, a maker of magic, fueled by passion, sweat, and hope. And I know that no matter what the future holds, I have shaped a place in this world of my very own.
Steve Austin or John Cena, even a John Cena. But, not at that level of a top guy. We now have to bring everybody else down to his level where he can seem like the top guy. We can't bring the roster up to a certain level and then he climbs up to be that guy because maybe he's just not that good. Well, in the role that he's in, he can't be that good. I do think in terms of a heel, absolutely, I think he can be an awesome player, an awesome top talent. But they want him as a babyface, and as a result, it's just killing the roster. So, yeah, Braun Strowman looks like he's gonna be a heel now. Whatever. Let's move on from this. I had nothing else to say. It's just part of the reason why I might not be watching Raw after this, honestly. I'm just so sick and tired of them killing their roster just to get one guy over. One guy. It's dumb. Speaking of dumb, Baron Corbin made another match between him and Finn Balor. Oh my god, can we end this feud? This should have ended at SummerSlam. It was good. When the Demon came out and beat Baron Corbin, I was like, awesome, no more of this. No more. We're done. But no, he got himself a rematch against Finn Balor, and then he ended up disqualifying himself when he used the chair, and then made the match no DQ, because he's general manager now, acting general manager until Kurt Angle comes back. And then he beat Finn Balor in a no DQ match, just to get him some heat. This is probably going to continue until Hell in a Cell, which is I am not looking forward to it. Can we end this, please? We need to end this feud. This is one of the most uninteresting feuds I've ever paid witness to. Seriously. We got more hype for Undertaker and Triple H happening at the Super Showdown in Australia. This time they had legends like Ric Flair, Booker T, Stone Cold Steve Austin, Big Show, Diamond Dallas Page, DDP, Kevin Nash, and Mick Foley hyped the match over their phones. It was just this slideshow, this video package of legends and Hall of Famers talking about this is going to be an awesome match. You have to see it. Oh my God, I can't wait to be there. Oh my God, I can't wait to pay witness to the very last time that Triple H and Taker are going to have this match. It's just WWE going out of their way to make you care. And I'm sorry. You can get all the legends you want to promote this match. Shawn Michaels, HBK, is showing up next week on Raw to talk about this match. And guess what? Oh Lord.
This is why Braun should have been drafted to SD. He will never get a proper push as long as he's on the same show as Roman.
I don't think anybody's getting a proper push as long as they're on the same show as Roman. Oh, this one got censored. We'll read it. Thank you for the super chats, guys. This is a lot. Spinosaurus, $5 super chat. The overprotection of Roman hurts everyone involved, including Roman because fans see through it. As a Roman Reigns fan, it pisses me off. Oh, dude, absolutely. Abso-freaking-lutely, I agree. I just feel like we got more super chats than we have.
Have been losing mostly all year. I wish he didn't resign with the WWE.
Oh, we'll talk a lot about that when we get to it. I'm going to spend an entire segment talking about Kevin Owens, I promise you. But it's just, to me, Undertaker and Triple H, they had their classic. It was at WrestleMania 28. End of an era. It was one of the greatest matches in WrestleMania history. They will go down as Hall of Famers. They don't need to do this match. To me, when I think about Taker and Triple H, I think about veterans who should be helping establish the roster. If they would have done Undertaker versus AJ Styles, Triple H versus Bray Wyatt, Triple H versus Finn Balor, Triple H versus, I don't know, Dean Ambrose again, Seth Rollins again. I personally would love to see Triple H versus, someone on NXT. Wouldn't that be cool? We did an angle on NXT. Someone call out Triple H. Maybe Tommaso Ciampa. Maybe Johnny Gargano. Maybe Cassius Ohno versus Triple H. Like, we could do so many different things with Triple H and Undertaker. But instead, we go back to the well of, it worked back then, so it'll work now. I'm sorry, I don't care. It's not my cup of tea. I'm not saying fans can't like it. I'm not saying fans should not be excited for this. If you're excited for this, my God, enjoy it. I hope you get a kick out of this. I hope you get your nostalgia kick. You get your nostalgia fix. It's just not for me. It's not for me. It wasn't for me. It's not going to be for me. I already got my feel of Taker and Triple H. I got it at WrestleMania 17. I got it at WrestleMania 27. And I got it at WrestleMania 28. I don't need it at Super Showdown. I don't. No disrespect. They're legends. Hall of Famers. But it's not a match that I want to see. So you enjoy yourselves. That's just me. I'm sorry. I will happily look forward to Shawn Michaels next week as he tries to get over, but I'm just not interested. We got Sasha Banks taking on Dana Brooke. I don't know why this match happened. Not sure what they're doing with Sasha Banks or Bayley, but Sasha beat Dana Brooke. Apollo Crews is seen consoling Dana afterwards, continuing their weird love angle. I swear to God, if this turns into a love triangle between Apollo Crews, Dana Brooke, and Titus O'Neil, more of an incentive to not watch Raw. I'm serious. Also, I don't know what they're doing with Bayley and Sasha, but aren't they supposed to be involved in their own love angle? Sasha told Bayley that she loves her. Oh, but to Lex fan, that just means she loves her as a friend. They don't really love each other. They're not lesbians. Okay, fine. Give me something. Something, WWE. I need a story with Bayley and Sasha. Give me something. You just put them in a tag team after they were fighting for months now. Like, give me a story. Like, give me teases that, alright, eventually they're going to break up again. This is just the calm before the storm. We know they're going to break up again, and this time when it happens, it's going to be big. And once in a while, we'll see, like, glimpses of them arguing and, having their lovers spat. I don't know. But they're going to break up again. Okay, if that's the story that we have, do something to keep me interested. Don't just put them in a tag team and then one day decide, alright, we're bored with this. Let's do something else with it. The concept of storytelling is dead on Raw. We're just doing things, random stuff. And then we wonder why nobody goes back and watches these Raws. There is no reason to go back and watch any episode of Raw we've gotten this year. Because there is no story to them. No concept of storytelling whatsoever. It's just random stuff happening for no reason. At least SmackDown has a story to it. I'm not saying SmackDown's perfect. SmackDown is far from perfect. And some shows, some shows are decent, solid. I'm not even saying they're worth watching more than once, but I can at least say there's a story. Something's happening. Randy Orton turning heel. Attacking Jeff Hardy. What's going to happen next week? Jeff Hardy attacks him. Oh my God, what's going to happen next week? AJ Styles and Samoa Joe. Samoa Joe insults AJ's family. What's going to happen next week? Daniel Bryan and The Miz. 8 years in the making. Oh my God, Maurice insults Daniel Bryan. Here comes Brie Bella. What's going to happen next week? Storytelling.
Put them in a lingerie pillow fight.
Something! Give me something! But there's nothing to Raw. There is nothing to this goddamn show. Shield returns. Why is the Shield back?
Raw is sad, and honestly, hearing that Jason Jordan may not wrestle again bums me out. That's the one guy Roman couldn't get more heel heat than.
Jason Jordan, man. He was on the verge to being the biggest heel in Raw, man. In Raw. On Raw.
Taker vs. Triple H. This time it is the last time WrestleMania 40.
I can actually see them doing that. No. This time is the last time. This time is the last time. This time. Jesus Christ. WrestleMania 42. You joke, but I don't know. Knowing WWE. Oh, someone just asked me what's happening with Jason Jordan. Those of you who don't know, Jason Jordan is having neck issues. And it's looking more and more like he will not be able to wrestle again. It was reported that there were some issues with his surgery, and he's having complications. And you know how WWE gets. If there is any chance they can have a career-ending injury and they'll end up in a wheelchair, they will not let them wrestle. We're seeing that with Matt Hardy. We saw that with Paige. We saw it with Daniel Bryan. And we're seeing that now with Jason Jordan. So it's looking like Jason Jordan, his career is over. He is now working as a backstage agent. He is an agent backstage now. And that sucks. Now, when his contract expires, he is free to go and wrestle on the indie scene. But until then, he's got to make his money somehow, right? But yeah, if this is it for him, that does suck. Like, that really, really does suck. And I personally hate the idea of that. Man. I hate that. I do. I really do hate that. Jason Jordan, someone who I felt had a lot of potential, his career is ending this soon. That never is good. That is never cool to hear for anybody. And look, I don't like Roman Reigns the character, but if I hear Roman Reigns got a neck injury and his career was over, I would be sad for Roman. For real. I don't want that to happen to anybody. I don't hate Roman that much. I don't want the guy's career to be over. But yeah.
Your home and family are important. At NYCM Insurance, we protect your property while sharing a passion for your happiness. So choose homeowners insurance designed for New York. Find your local NYCM agent today and get your free quote.
Yeah, so that's what happened to Jason Jordan. Let's move on with the Raw review. We see Seth Rollins come out. And he challenges anyone to come out and fight him in an Intercontinental Championship Open Challenge. So, who accepts the challenge? None other than Canada's own Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens comes out to a massive pop in Toronto. Owens said ever since he came back to Raw, his life has been a living hell. He brings up the fact that Rollins got to where he is thanks to his Shield brothers. He mentioned Sami Zayn and how much he misses him, saying that if he were here, he would have beaten Braun Strowman, cashed in, and been the new Universal Champion. To end his bad summer, he plans on walking out tonight with the Intercontinental Championship. He got a lot of love from Toronto. A lot of love. During the match, he even got Ole chants going for Sami Zayn. And I gotta say it, man, this was a pay-per-view quality match. This was a really good match. Owens went out there and tore it up with Rollins, and it's matches like this that just make me hate what they're doing with them. This is the kind of match that makes you wish Owens was being booked a lot better. As talented as he is, as amazing as Kevin Owens is, this man should be getting a lot more respect than what he's getting now. Because he deserves it. This guy's way too good. He's way too good to be booked the way he is. I am still pissed off with that squash at SummerSlam. Absolutely pissed off about it. I'm pissed off with how he's been booked the last few months. I hate the way they're booking Kevin Owens. It was so ridiculous seeing what they did with him at SummerSlam, though. But he went out there and had a great match. My favorite spot was that ending sequence was beautiful. Kevin Owens goes for a double jump moonsault off the top rope, misses, and eats a curb stomp. It was gorgeous. It was gorgeous. Not as gorgeous as that stunner. He did a stunner to Seth Rollins, and Rollins soared across the ring. He did an awesome sell. It was great. Awesome sell, the stunner. And I just love the match. It was a really good match, pay-per-view quality. But as you know, Seth Rollins retains. And then we get to what happened after the match. Post-match, we see Kevin Owens sitting in a chair, via the X-Man, and he has a microphone. The crowd is chanting Kevin Owens. He raises the microphone to his lips and says, "I quit." Drops the mic, walks away. What? What? You quit? Huh? You know, it's like, did I just hear that? He quit? You quit your job? So immediately after that, Kevin Owens is trending on Twitter. Everyone's speculating, was that a legit shoot? Did he really quit? Or was it storyline? I can tell you right now, it's storyline. It's not real. If it was real, we would have heard about it. He's probably taking a break because they probably had nothing for him. More than likely, I doubt they have anything for him. But yeah, Owens is taking a break. Okay. Don't know where this is going though. Maybe he'll show up at the Royal Rumble. Maybe he'll make an appearance somewhere. I mean, it's not like he can't go anywhere on Saturday, you know, in a certain building in Chicago for a certain pay-per-view involving a certain American Nightmare and a couple of bucks of use. I'm just saying. I'm not saying he's going to do anything, but I wouldn't be shocked if they made a deal and Kevin Owens was all in. I don't think it's happening. No, I just had to play it up. I don't know if he's going to show up on the All In this Saturday, but I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to lie. It would be awesome if he did.
Remember, Dolph quit, then came back, got title shot.
Oh yeah, he's coming back. He's not done with WWE. The guy signed a 5-year deal. He signed a 5-year contract deal. So even if he wants to be done, he can't be done. He's staying. He's staying. He's not going nowhere.
Does this mean the prize fighter is coming back? Please? Definitely has me intrigued.
I would absolutely love for Kevin Steen, Kevin Owens, prize fighter, fight Owens fight to come back. Because I'm sick and tired of Red Owens' run. This is what I will say. I don't know where this is going. If this is going anywhere, guys, remember this is Raw. Storytelling doesn't work for them. This is probably their way of just saying he's not going to be on TV because we had nothing for him. In that case, do let him go to All In on Saturday. Screw it. Let him do something. But you know, I would think if he's going away, bring him back with a character that's actually interesting. Because I'm sick and tired of what you're doing with him now. It can't be that hard to make Kevin Owens a badass. Just let him be him. Just let him be Kevin Owens.
If this isn't a storyline, then Kevin Steen doesn't need WWE. He come in as a legit badass wrestler only to turn into a complete joke, but it's a work.
Wow. Well, let's see what happens. Speculate. How do you guys feel? What do you guys think about Kevin Owens quitting? I'm very curious to hear what you guys have to say about it. Now, let's see here. I think the only thing left to talk about, really, is the big return we got from Misstratisfaction. So let's just get through some of this stuff that nobody cares about. The Revival beat the B Team. They're getting a title shot in the future. I do like their promo that they cut I do like the fact that after they beat the B team, they called the B team a joke and how they're embarrassing tag team wrestling. We go from the Brainbusters, Demolition, the Heart Foundation to the B team. So they plan on winning those tag team titles very soon. Very soon, hopefully. Dean Ambrose, the lunatic fringe, is backstage. He's seen staring off into the distance, lost in his head. In walks Jinder Mahal, who tries to get him to Shanti. This guy was a 6-month world champion. This guy, Shanti, was a six-time. Oh God, please don't be a 6-time champion. Was a 6-month world champion. Oh my God. But yeah, Ambrose told them, "You don't get out of my face, I'm gonna kick your teeth down your throat." Got a match with Jinder Mahal and ended up beating him. So Ambrose has some pent-up rage in him. That heel turn is coming. That heel turn is coming, and I can't wait for it. I can't wait for that heel turn. Raw needs it desperately. It needs a heel turn very soon. Let's see here. We also got, Bobby Lashley taking on the Ascension in a handicap match. Do you care? Not really. I don't care either. Let's move on to the big one. Alright, so the big return comes during Elias' concert. So we have Elias go out there, do his whole shtick. Who wants to walk with Elias? The crowd's chanting, "Walk with Elias. Walk with Elias." How long are we going to keep this going? Elias should be a babyface.
This week's biggest winner, Neville.
Seriously.
Thumbs up.
Seriously, he got out of there, buddy. But seriously, why are we fighting the grain with Elias? How long do we plan on keeping this going? The crowd loves him. I feel like we're fighting an uphill battle with him as a heel. How much easier would it be for him if he turned babyface? Seriously, just keep the gimmick. Just turn this whole idea of him insulting the fans on the heels. And I guarantee you, he'll get over like gangbusters. But during the segment, he's insulting Toronto. And who else to come to their defense than Hall of Famer, Miss Stratisfaction herself, Trish Stratus. Baby girl came back. Trish Stratus returns. Big pop for Trish. Still looking good. She don't look a day over 24. Although she's like, what, 42? In her 40s, I think. I don't even know. Let's find out. How old Trish Stratus is. I'm just curious. Now, I know a lot of the females don't like it when I ask them their age, so I apologize. How old is Trish Stratus?
Trish Stratus is 42 years old.
42 years old? Yeah, we're getting old. We're getting old, y'all. That's right, because she was 24 in 2000. Man, we're old. But that means she retired at 30. She retired young. Trish retired very young. Wow. Well, she had a great career. So, why not retire young? Go out on top. She doesn't have to work a day in her life. She's good. Anyways, Miss Stratisfaction walks out to defend her city from Elias. And both of them start trading barbs on each other. Elias insults Toronto's chances of ever winning a Mabel Cup. That's their hockey league. I don't watch hockey, so I don't care. They get angry. But Trish rebuttals by saying, just like you have a low chance of becoming a WWE champion. I was like, yo, Trish came back hard with that one. Trish then brings up Evolution, where she'll fight Alexa Bliss. And And Elias insults her by saying, "Yeah, it'll be a nice pillow fight, lingerie pillow fight match." I was like, yo, Elias. I'm telling you, Elias as a babyface would be killer. He would be awesome, man. He would be tearing people up on that microphone. Tristan tells him to walk away, and Elias says, "You're just like every other woman who wants to walk with Elias, but he doesn't date women. He doesn't date women in their 60s." I love this. I love them just trading bars back and forth. This is the most entertaining part of Raw to me, honestly. This was the best part in terms of entertainment. And this is the stuff that we used to get back in the day. That freedom, that spontaneity, that idea that you don't know what's getting ready to happen. I even like seeing Trish slap Elias. That was cool. It just kind of ended abruptly, though, because after that, Ronda came out, and then we went to the next match, which was like... But I liked that. That was my favorite part of the entire show. Honestly, that was the best part. After that, we see Alexa Bliss come out with Alicia Fox. She calls Trish Miss Irrelevant and says she has replaced her. She claims Ronda broke her arm so she wouldn't fight her again. And since she's the goddess, she invokes her rematch clause in Hell in a Cell. See, now I'm just confused. Alexa, let's just talk about this. Because, again, here's a prime reason why I'm just sick of Raw. Alexa spent months running away from Ronda Rousey. Just avoiding her altogether. She almost had her arm ripped off at SummerSlam.
You ever imagine yourself artist?
I don't, because this time wouldn't be here when I got back.
This much blood, it's gonna be a murder. I saw something the other night.
Fix this now. Ready or not, life has a few surprises.
WWE has overhyped Evolution. It's ridiculous.
Tell me about it. But for real, Alexa almost had her arm ripped off at SummerSlam. It was almost gone. It was bent, contorted. She had a cast on last week. And then all of a sudden, 1 week later, I ain't scared of you. I ain't scared of you. I want a rematch. Oh my god. What? You just casually cashing in her rematch like she thinks she can beat her. Sorry. I just lost my temper there for a second, but for real. That's so dumb. It's so dumb. Why would you do that? Like, you literally got obliterated. You got dominated at SummerSlam, and now you want a rematch? Nothing makes sense on this show. Nothing makes sense. You know you're gonna get dominated again. So why are you asking for a rematch for? This is gonna drive me mad. This is stupid. And then we did the match between Natalya and Alicia Fox. Natalya beats her out of respect for her dad passing away. We also got an appearance from Mickie James. I love that Mickie and Trish didn't react. Excuse me. I love... Super chat, save me, my gosh.
Watch Alexa get the belt back at Hell in a Cell.
That better not happen. That better not happen. She better not get that belt back. Keep it on Ronda. Shanti. That doesn't work at all. But yeah, Mickie James made an appearance, and we got no interaction with her and Trish. Remember their feud in 2006? Remember that? I still love that feud. I still go back and watch it. I love it. It's one of the best. It might be the best WWE female feud in history. Probably under Bayley and Sasha, but one of the best. Cause that was an awesome storyline. Mickie was hot. Oh my god. Tell me about it. Now, let's see. After that, we had an appearance from, of all people, the Bella Twins. We go backstage. Bella Twins, for some god reason, show up. They hug Ronda. They show their respect. Hey, we like you. Hey, we respect what you're doing. And they're announcing their return next week. They'll be fighting the Riot Squad. First off, who asked for this? Who actually wanted to see the Bella Twins come back? We were good. We were good without y'all. Why are y'all back? For real, what are y'all doing back here? You don't need to be here. Why are you back? 1. 2, why is Brie on Raw? Wasn't she on SmackDown? Isn't she going to be on SmackDown? So, does this mean that they have free agent contracts, they can go to Raw or SmackDown? What makes them that special? Okay, so Brie and Nikki are... Well, Brie in particular is going to be on Raw and SmackDown. Bless her soul. Good God. But okay, so Nikki and Brie are back now. I don't even understand why they're back. I don't think they're going to get over very well. This is during an age where it's all about women's wrestling, and I'm sorry, when I think Bella Twins, I think about divas. I think about that era of the divas that I hated, and they can't get that stench off of them. I'm not looking forward to them coming back. I'm not.
Ronda's on Total Bellas, isn't she? I'm convinced.
Probably. I don't even care. They don't need to be back. Why are they back? We were good. We already got a diva. Her name is Alexa Bliss. We don't need any more divas. We got Carmella on SmackDown too. We got Maurice. Those 3 are good. Maybe you can throw in Alicia Fox and Dana Brooke. We got enough divas. We don't need the Bella Twins. We don't need them. Brie can come back and have that feud with Daniel Bryan, Maurice, and Miz. That's awesome. That's great. I think that's good. That's really good. But the Bella Twins as an act, we don't need it. I don't want it. Oh, God.
Kevin Dunn wanted them back to his impression, lol.
Oh, boy. Why don't you continue doing his impression? I mean, I don't even think I had the energy for it. I can't wait to see Nikki's beautiful scrumptious fat. I didn't mean to say fat. I meant to say voluptuous. Spit it out, Kevin. Because you know, I heard that her and John Cena are no longer together, so it's time that she gets with the KD from the YD. You know what I'm saying? Well, Kevin, I don't know if you know how this works, but you can't hit Nikki Bella because she needs to get with the genetic jackhammer. Everybody, you're so right. I'm so sorry. She needs to understand that you run the ship around here. Oh, thank you, Kevin. Because you know, sorry, what? I'm pissed now. Sorry. Thank you, Kevin. Because you know, if you mess with my Inky fella, yeah. In the super chat.
Also, if Corbin is really this super corrupt GM, then why doesn't he just make himself number one contender? Or better yet, why not just strip Roman of the belt and make himself champ?
You're making sense. Don't do that. Because you're gonna get angry like me and you'll end up hating Raw. Don't ask. Don't ask. I always wonder that too. If you're a corrupt GM, why don't you put the championship on yourself? You have that power. Nobody's ever done that. Because it's not convenient. But yeah, I'm done. That's Raw. I talked about everything. We already talked about Reigns. We already talked about Strowman's heel turn. That's stupid. And I know that a lot of people don't like these live broadcasts because of the super chats and it going long. So I will be doing excerpts of. I'll be doing two. One of Kevin Owens quitting, and another one of Roman Reigns, Braun Strowman turning heel. So that will be up probably tomorrow. But I'm not liking Raw, y'all. Raw is it's getting harder and harder to sit through. So give me your thoughts about Raw. How did you feel about it? Thank you guys for the amazing donations tonight. Super chat party. Marcus the King has taken King of the Super Chats Championship. So, before I go out, once again, before you leave, Wrestle Crate by yourself. Subscribe to Wrestle Crate and get yourself a box. And if you use the promo code DeLexMan, you will get 20% off. The link to the description is down below in the description box. And of course, I gotta do this right. Your new King of the Super Chats Heavyweight Champion of the World, Marcus the King 7-7. What will happen next time? Will DDT Shydale come back to claim his championship? Or will a new challenger rise up to take that spot? Stay tuned right here in your boy the Legend's World. Thank you guys so much for the super chats. It's so good. It's so good. Right now, Marcus, he's the king. He took that title. He took that title, DDT. What you gonna do, boy? We got one more coming in. So let me get this super chat in. And then I'm gonna get out of here. But thank you guys so much. And Marcus' super chat is still up. Ridiculous.
Kurt Angle is training for a return versus Corbin.
Well, not a match I'm looking forward to, but I guess it'd be interesting to do that in Hell in a Cell. Guys, I'm out of here. Thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you next time right here in the Last Best World. See you tomorrow for SmackDown. And of course, NXT and Lucha Underground this Wednesday. I love you. Peace out.
Cheese and crackers, perfectly crunchy and full of cheese flavor. Pretzel's got a rough exterior and a gravy for the extreme. For the first time ever, they're teaming up in pursuit of one goal. Maximum cheddar crunch.